Not only does Hong Kong rank number 1 as the most unaffordable city on the planet, it also houses over 70 billionaires. From luxurious hotels to the presence of some of the most expensive neighborhoods on the planet, here's how Hong Kong's elite spend their lives. Hong Kong is literally the land of billionaires, so you can only imagine how luxurious their housing can be. The Peak is one of the most unaffordable neighborhoods on the planet. It features the most luxurious mansions and apartments there, and don't even get us started on the uncountable number of billionaires and multi-millionaires that live here. It overlooks Victoria Peak, which is the highest point in Hong Kong, with an elevation of 1,811 feet. It has a smaller population than the rest of Hong Kong, so no wonder a lot of business tycoons, celebrities, and of course, billionaires call it their home. In fact, most of the mansions, apartments, and pricey plots have been scooped up by them as their vacation homes. One of them is Jack Ma, who's worth $55 billion. It's rumored that he purchased a lavish mansion in the neighborhood for nearly $200 million. Other big names include Tsai Leong, who spent over $40 million on apartments that consist of multiple floors and even have a greenhouse. Besides this, Chen Hongqian, who's a chairman of a major real estate development firm, also spent around $300 million on a mega mansion and multiple apartments. Yeah, that's how expensive this neighborhood can be. The food scene in Hong Kong attracts millions of visitors alone. In fact, it's one of the most sought-after destinations for fine dining. No wonder it has over 70 Michelin star restaurants. But you need to have a decent amount of money in your bank to be able to afford it. One of the top restaurants is Kashiwaya, which offers a perfect blend of Japanese cuisines with modern tastes and ideas. It was established over 2 decades ago by head chef Jun Takahashi. Minimalistic decor and bloodwood represent the perfect Japanese ambiance here. Besides this, the walls have been adorned with ink paintings by famous painter and potter Shiro Jujimura. Well, to have a decent dining experience, you need to have over $700 in your pocket. Next, we have Amber, which has been recognized as one of the most elegant restaurants in the world. The head chef, Richard Ekebus, prepares traditional French food by incorporating several different ingredients from the East and the West. In fact, the restaurant keeps reinventing itself by incorporating several Asian ingredients and cooking them in French style. And thanks to this creativity, normal dining here starts from $500. Summer Palace is also one of the top dining locations. It's located in the Shangri-La Hotel, which is one of the most expensive hotels in Hong Kong. As you can guess from the name, the interior here has been designed keeping the grandeur of Chinese eras in mind. This eatery also uses different ingredients from around the world and turns them into creative masterpieces under the supervision of Chef Leong Yu-king. The richest man in Hong Kong, Li Ka-shing, is so rich that he's been given the nickname of Superman. As of 2022, he has a net worth of $36 billion. He's poured his heart and soul into his business that now his company operates in over 50 countries. He has all the money in the world, but he's also got a big heart. His non-profit charitable organization has donated over $3.3 billion so far, with more than 80% of it going to Greater China. Not only does he live in a mansion worth millions of dollars, he also makes sure that his loyal employees have the same luxurious lifestyle. In fact, he bought an apartment for his maid of 30 years worth over $1.6 million. Besides this, he's also very enthusiastic about collecting expensive timepieces. Apparently, his watch collection has around 400 valuable models. Joseph Lau is also one of the richest citizens of Hong Kong with a net worth of $14 billion. He's an avid collector of art pieces. He made international headlines when he purchased Andy Warhol's painting of Mao Zedong for a whopping $17.4 million. If this surprises you, wait till we reveal his next purchase. Apparently, he also bought a Paul Gauguin painting for almost $40 million, setting a new record. But his passion for collecting art doesn't stop here. He owns so many valuable art pieces that his collection is worth more than $1 billion. Now, that's some real dedication to a hobby. He has a love for jewelry as well. Once, he paid $30 million for a pink stone in Geneva. Another time, he purchased a 12-carat Blue Moon diamond for $50 million. Yeah, you heard that right. But money means nothing when you don't have good health. Recently, he transferred the majority of his wealth to his wife and sons, citing serious health concerns as the reason. Joseph Tai has a net worth of $10 billion. This man had humble beginnings, but now he lives his life to the fullest. He owns a $157 million penthouse in Manhattan, New York. The mansion has breathtaking views of Central Park. It also features luxurious amenities like an 82-foot-long swimming pool that literally rivals that of the Olympics. Shopping always brings happiness, right? But the whole experience is even more fun for Hong Kong's elite, as they have some of the most opulent shopping places out there. One such place is the International Finance Center Mall, which is a prominent landmark in Hong Kong. You'll be stunned even by taking a look at the photos. All kinds of luxury fashion brands can be found here, including Prada, Miu Miu, Yves Saint Laurent, and many more. In fact, there are over 200 shops here, so your choices are limitless. And if you're a tech enthusiast, there's also an Apple flagship store here, which covers 3 floors. Next up is the Pacific Place, which is literally an architectural marvel. You can find high-end brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Chopard. Besides this, it also features a luxurious theater that has stadium-style seats. But if you need all the major high-end international brands under one roof, then you should head to the Landmark Mall, which is a shopper's wonderland. No wonder Hong Kong's elite flock here for their fashion needs. Stella McCartney, Alexander McQueen, and Paul Smith, you name it, it houses every other major brand. Already stunned by the marvelous architecture of Hong Kong shopping malls? Wait until you take a look at the lavish hotels there. One of them is the Landmark Mandarin Oriental, which is one of the most exclusive hotels in the world. Not only does it have an extravagant design, it's also one of the most tech-savvy hotels. You can get an idea from its entertainment suite, which costs $17,000 per night. Well, it's one of the biggest suites in the city, which justifies the price. Besides this, its living area features state-of-the-art technology, including a PlayStation gaming equipment, virtual reality, and a DJ booth. Next up is the Ritz-Carlton, which takes luxury to whole new levels. It holds the title of the highest hotel in the world, as it occupies the 102nd to 118th floor of the tallest building in Hong Kong. The most luxurious suite here costs $20,000 per night. Situated on the 117th floor, it offers a 270-degree view of the Victoria Harbour. Even the bathrobes and towels will be customized with your name.